Yo, this how I make rest and bass type beats for Che, like Nate and Ginseng, Misugi, whatever those prods. I don't know if I said his name right. I play the full beat before I break it down, and then I break down each sound and how I like made everything. And yeah, this the full beat. So yeah, that's the full beat. For the first sound, or really for all of these sounds, I went into Serum. I grabbed, give it a second to load. I grabbed this synth out this up made kit and laid this down. Just a basic progression, really nothing more to explain to it. I think I started out with that, put this down, and then just added these notes on top. Then I went into Serum again and laid the same thing down, grabbed this synth from the Sunboy kit. Then this sound is in this NHK Serum bank, and this is what I laid down. And that kind of just repeats throughout. Then I grab this pluck out this fragile Serum bank and laid this down. And really, to explain this sound and the sound previously, I'm just taking plucks, synths, and whatever and laying them on top of the first two chords that I have. Then this lead that I have out this Sunboy kit is same thing, just taking a lead and adding up a basic melody onto what I already have to kind of fill out space and just give variation to the beat. And since I do have all these different sounds, it allows me to interchange them and have a lot more variation in the beat than if I didn't have them. I added this synth. So yeah, just a lot of like repeating melodies, synths, leads, all that good shit on top of everything. Added this. Then for the last sound in the melody, oh shit, I guess I never used this. Oh yeah, so that was the last sound in the melody, and for the whole melody together, everything sounds like this. So yeah, nothing too crazy though, just these two of the same chord progression being played on different synths and then different synths and leads and this pluck right here just on top of everything to kind of fill out space and give variation. And you can see these all like interchange throughout the beat, but the main two synths stay through most of it. For the drums, I'll just play all the drums together and then I'll break them down. So started out with this 808. That kind of just sounds better with the synths. So you could kind of see I'm just following the notes from the synth. Then I added everything. Obviously, is like one of the Florence kits that I have. I have two. One is called like Fluxes, and one is called Nova. So And I added this hi-hat which plays throughout the whole time other than the end. Then added open hats and snares on top of everything. And lastly, I have this snare that plays this. Yeah, I'll quickly go through the mix on everything. So for the melody, I have everything kind of leveled out, and then I'll just put EQs on everything that kind of takes out some of the low end to give space for the 808. Then with the actual 808, I boosted the sub and the bass a lot to give the beat distortion, but not too much. I didn't want it clipping. Here I have my soft clipper like this, and I have my limiter with like this. So do with that what you please. I'm trying to think what else. That's pretty much it for the mix on everything. Um, yeah, just cutting out the lows and kind of boosting the lows on the 808 some more to give the whole beat distortion, and making sure nothing's like clipping or just like sounding kind of weird or screwed. But yeah, that's that full beat. Like, sub, comment, whatever. Let me know if y'all want more of these, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.